Title: Cyberpunk Reckoning Chapter 1: The Hacker's Dilemma. The neon-soaked streets of Megacity teem with life, a dizzying fusion of advanced technology and human desperation. In the shadows of towering corporate skyscrapers, Kara hunches over her cluttered workstation, her fingers dancing across the keyboard with practiced precision. As an accomplished hacker, she's adept at navigating the digital labyrinth that binds this sprawling metropolis together. But tonight, her senses are on high alert. The weight of her latest discovery presses down on her like a physical force, a dangerous secret that could unravel the carefully constructed facade of the city's ruling elite. Kara's heart races as she sifts through the encrypted data, piecing together the fragments of a conspiracy that reaches deep into the heart of one of the most powerful megacorporations, Praxis Industries. "This can't be real," she mutters under her breath, her eyes narrowing with a mixture of determination and trepidation. The information she's uncovered implicates Praxis in a web of illicit activities, from illegal surveillance and data harvesting to the systematic oppression of the city's lower classes. The thought of exposing such powerful and ruthless players sends a chill down her spine. But Kara's thirst for justice has always been stronger than her fear. With a few deft keystrokes, she begins the process of safeguarding the incriminating evidence, encrypting the files, and stashing them in a secure off-site server. As she works, she can't shake the feeling of being watched, her senses heightened to the subtle shifts in the air around her. The hairs on the back of her neck stand on end, and Kara knows that she's running out of time. Abandoning her workstation, Kara slips out of her cramped apartment, navigating the labyrinthine streets with the practiced ease of a lifelong resident. She weaves through the bustling crowds, her steps quickening as the paranoia sets in. The neon-tinged urban landscape seems to close in around her, the towering megastructures casting ominous shadows that feel like the gaze of 1,000 watchful eyes. Kara's mind races, trying to anticipate her pursuer's next move. She knows Praxis has a formidable security force at its disposal, and the thought of facing off against their state-of-the-art tech and highly trained operatives sends a shiver of apprehension through her. But Kara is no stranger to the shadows, her skills honed by years of evading the authorities and navigating the dangerous underbelly of Megacity. As she ducks into a dimly lit alleyway, Kara's eyes dart back and forth, searching for any sign of movement. The sound of her own labored breathing echoes in her ears, and she can feel the sweat beading on her forehead. Just as she's about to emerge onto the next street, a figure steps out of the shadows, blocking her path. Kara's hand instinctively reaches for the concealed knife strapped to her thigh, but a familiar voice calls out, cutting through the tension. "Easy there, Kara. I'm not here to hurt you." Kara's grip on the knife's handle loosens as she recognizes the man standing before her. Ryder, a former Praxis security operative who had become disillusioned with the corporation's unethical practices. Their paths had crossed a few times in the past, but Kara had never fully trusted him, wary of his connections and the potential threat he posed. "Ryder," she says, her voice laced with a mixture of relief and suspicion. "What are you doing here?" Ryder takes a step forward, his expression grave. "I think we need to talk. I've been keeping an eye on Praxis, and it looks like you may have stumbled onto something big." Kara's jaw tightens as she considers her options. She knows she can't outrun Praxis's security forces on her own, and Ryder's insider knowledge could prove invaluable. But can she really trust him? Or is this just another trap? "What do you know?" she asks, her tone guarded. Ryder glances around, his eyes sweeping the alleyway. "Not here," We need to find a secure location. Somewhere Praxis can't track us. I've got a safe house not far from here. Come with me, and I'll tell you everything I know. Kara hesitates for a moment, her mind racing. The weight of her discovery is a heavy burden, and the thought of facing Praxis's wrath alone is a daunting prospect. She knows she can't outrun them forever, and Ryder's offer of help, while questionable, may be her best chance at survival. With a deep breath, Kara nods, her resolve hardening. Lead the way. Ryder gives her a brief nod, then turns and strides down the alleyway, Kara following close behind. As they navigate the twisting streets, Kara can't shake the feeling that she's made a deal with the devil, but the allure of uncovering the truth and bringing Praxis to justice is too strong to ignore. The safe house is a nondescript building tucked away in one of the city's less affluent neighborhoods, its exterior blending seamlessly into the surrounding urban decay. Once inside, Ryder closes the door behind them and gestures for Kara to take a seat. "All right, let's talk," he says, his tone serious. "What did you find?" Kara takes a moment to gather her thoughts, then begins to recount the details of her discovery, carefully explaining the evidence she's uncovered and the implications it holds. As she speaks, Ryder's expression grows more and more grave, his brow furrowing with a mixture of concern and determination. "This is worse than I thought," he murmurs, running a hand through his hair. "Praxis has been using their vast resources and influence to manipulate the system, exploiting the people of Megacity for their own gain. And if what you've found is true, they're willing to go to extreme lengths to keep it all under wraps." Kara nods, her gaze unwavering. "I know. That's why I have to stop them, no matter the cost. But I can't do it alone. I need your help, Ryder." Ryder meets her eyes, a conflicted expression on his face. "You know, I can't promise anything. Praxis is a formidable enemy, and going up against them could be the end of both of us." Kara leans forward, her voice low and urgent. "Then help me at least try. If we don't do something, who knows how many more people will suffer under Praxis's rule. I need your insider knowledge, your skills, everything you can offer. Please, Ryder, this is our chance to make a difference." The room falls silent as Ryder contemplates her words, the weight of the decision clearly visible on his face. Finally, he lets out a heavy sigh and nods. "All right, Kara, I'm in. Let's take down Praxis." Kara's lips curve into a determined smile, and she reaches out to clasp Ryder's hand, sealing their pact. Together, they'll embark on a perilous journey to uncover the truth and bring down the powerful megacorporation that has held Megacity in its iron grip for far too long.